Good morning, everyone. This is Jay Falcon, and I am getting ready to fly the I-4 on Pilot's Edge. Let me just kill that extra volume there. Sorry about that. We are sitting at KSNA. We're headed down to Gillespie Field. The I-4 is a site unknown test, so we are going to get vectors and all of those sorts of things, but we didn't know where we were started. So I had to call up Pilot Edge, ask them for a destination, and try to figure out from there where I'm going and how to get there. I got a very interesting flight today. Weather is really super low. Yeah, this one's going to be a little tricky. I want to try to get this one on the ground appropriately. My controller is also streaming. He's a great guy over on Twitch, Marcus MMC. So yeah, let me bring you in and I'll show you the flight plan, where we're going, what we're planning on doing, and we'll try to figure this whole thing out together. So here's the airplane. I am going to bring over the sky vector just to give you an idea of what we're doing. And this is not 100% correct. So we're going to take off out of here, out of SNA. We're going to fly, I've already gotten my clearance. We're going to fly 175 heading out of John Wayne, which is sort of this way. We're going to intercept Victor 25 down to Packif, and then we are going to fly toward on Victor 208, but we're not going to get all the way to Oceanside. I had to program something in the GPS to make it work, but we're not actually going to get all the way there. We're only going to the LAX 118 radio, which is sort of down this way. Then we're going to hit Cardi for just a split second. And then we're going to hit the 320 radial to Mission Bay. And then from Mission Bay, we're going to get some arrivals. So yeah, it's a really super interesting approach. It's a super interesting concept, and we'll see what we do and how we do it. We got to fly the whole thing at 9,000 feet. This is going to be a pretty big test for me, so I am looking forward to it. So first things first, transponder code. We're going to go 7144, and I'm going to pop that right into altitude right now. And then we're going to map and flight plan, insert our waypoint, and we are going to go to KSNA, that's John Wayne. We're going to add a waypoint. Again, this is Albus. We're not actually going to fly here, but I need some way to start the airway. Insert the airway, Victor 25, that's great. Come all the way down to the bottom here for Packif. I've flown this once before, so I know it's way down here at the bottom. Once we get to Packif, we're going to add another airway. This is the 208 airway, and again, we're not actually going to fly all the way to Oceanside. We're just going to use that as a way of going where we're going. Then we're going to insert another waypoint to Cardi. Okay, once we intercept Cardi, we're then going to go and we're going to insert this waypoint, but we're not actually going to fly it. MZB. This is the Mission Bay VOR. We're not going to fly it because it's the wrong direction, because it's the wrong radial. We actually want the 320 radial. The 320 radial is outbound, And so our course is actually going to be a 140 course to track that 320 radial inbound. So we're going to reverse the radial so that we can fly inbound on it. You can see that's about 3 degrees off for us. So that's something we're going to have to fix. It's sort of strange to me that Cardi and MCV don't line up, but we'll make it work. So, first things first, I have my radios. First thing, let me get the ground GPU out of the way. I've got clearance delivery. I've already talked to clearance delivery, so we're done with them. We're going to talk to ground next. Ground is going to give us our taxi instructions after we start up and finish the whole programming concept. I then have tower. We're on the east side of the field. So this is the tower frequency if we get, that's kind of weird. So this is the tower frequency we will get if we take off on 20 left here. Excuse me for just a minute, I gotta clear my throat. There we go, that's better. And then departure is 128.1. So that's going to be all of our information. And then once we get down here, the last point is the airport. So let's go ahead and finish this off. KSEE is Gillespie Field. And I honestly don't know whether we're going to do the RNAV 17 or the other radio. So let's figure out which way they're landing. So it's either going to be the VOR 27 approach, or it's going to be the RNAV 17 approach. So let's figure out together what Gillespie is landing here before we go anywhere else. So I'm going to go over to myflightroute.com and I'm going to go to the ATIS player and I'm going to find Gillespie and I'll listen to the Gillespie weather. Okay, so I'm going to plan for the VOR 27 right, since that's what they're landing. No transition. The approach will be from Mission Bay. I'm going to expect vectors, but I'm going to go ahead and put this in just because. This is sort of what we're expecting. And if I lose radio comms or whatever, then I will have it all available. I don't expect to fly all of those things. So let's take a quick look at the charts for Gillespie. Loc D is going to be what we want. And so, this is funny. They've got us coming into Barrett outbound as the initial approach fix. Barrett goes to Walpos, and then we do the procedure turn, which is a turn to 134 degrees, and then a turn back to come back in at Barrett on a 269 degree turn. So that is super interesting. Yeah, really interesting how that procedure turn is going to work. Yeah, might be a bit of fun. Might decide I'd try that. Depends on how crazy everything is getting. Once I am done with LA and on my way down to Mission Bay, I need to swap over my radios to the localizer DME value here. So this will be super fun. Should be a great time. All right. So I think I am ready to go, at least as much as I'm gonna be. Let's go ahead and get the plane started up. So let's go ahead and close the doors. We got plenty of fuel. Beacon's gonna come on. Left pump, right pump. We'll switch our pumps over. Standby altimeter. All of these things. Pull this back. And pop the igniter just because I can't hold two things at one time. And we'll get flight going here. And just while I'm, let's go ahead and, brakes. Okay, that's a little embarrassing. We're going to go ahead and reposition ourselves. So, well, that's new. I have never had that happen before. So let's try this again. That's really weird. Brakes are set. Doors closed. Chocks removed. Igniter. Okay, well the brakes held that time. That's good to know. John Wayne Ground, Epic 143 Victor Tango at Signature East, ready for taxi. Alpha Charlie Kilo for 20 right at Kilo, hold short 20 left, 143 Victor Tango. All right, here we go, folks. John Wayne Tower, Epic 143, Victor Tango, holding short 20 left at Kilo for 20 right. Cross 20 left at Kilo, clear for takeoff, 20 right at Kilo, 143 Victor Tango. Departure 3 Victor Tango. SoCal departure, Epic 143 Victor Tango, 4,300 for 5,000. up to 9,000, 143 Victor Tango. Intercept and join Victor 25 on heading 175, 143 Victor Tango. I'm going to start to bump our speeds up. Give her a little more power. And all we're going to do is go to nav mode here. It's that simple. Okay, so we're up in the air. We're on-ish on Victor 25. We're working on tying into it. We're coming up on PACIF, which is going to turn us to Victor. As soon as we establish on PACIF towards Oceanside, I'm going to start looking for that 180 radio. I've got it set up over here on my left side at 298. So we should be good to go. Assuming I've done my math correctly. We've got some wind correction in right now, which is kind of interesting. So my heading is actually going to be 298 once we identify the correct spot. I'm probably going to have to change that in order to Ooh, got some updated weather. So we're getting ready to make a left-hand turn. I actually want a course of 118, it looks like, because I want to turn to the right. So we're going to go to 091 on my heading, because that's what we're flying currently. And as this comes in, let's go to heading mode right now. Let's swap this over to nav 1 and 118. So we're on 208 right now. I'm going to turn to the right. One 119.6. 13 Victor Tango. SoCal approach Epic 143 Victor Tango, level 9000. 2995, 143 Victor Tango. Okay, we're getting ready to turn to Mission Bay, which is on the 320 radio, which is a heading of 140. Everything's going just fine so far. Oh, well, we just popped out of those clouds. That's nice. Getting ready for my turn at Cardi onto the 320 radial, which is a course of 140. So I've got to hit that button. We've got our heading synced up, so we're gonna go to heading mode real quick. We'll switch. We'll set the course for 140, and we'll just wait just a second. We'll pop her back in nav mode here. Descend and maintain 5,000 to 997, 143 Victor Tango. We'll advise on the weather, 3 Victor Tango. We are using real world, 143 Victor Tango. So we're down at 1,500 feet per minute. Well, let's go down at 1,800 feet per minute. That's more realistic. And we're going to pop over here to Gillespie. SoCal approach, we have, this is Epic 143 Victor Tango, we have uniform for Gillespie. I believe, well, I have localizer Delta here on my charts for runway 27, right? Let's give it a shot. 143 Victor Tango. Stopping our descent at 6,000. 143 Victor Tango. Fly heading 080, 3 Victor Tango. So this is 110.5. We're done with the Mission Bay VOR, so I can go ahead and plug that guy in. The localizer course is going to be 269. I'll pass directly over top of the airport. He's going to make me do the procedure turn. Oh, goodness gracious. So Barrett, whoopsie, is it 6,000? God, my hands are sweating. I am nervous. Flying directly over top of the airport right now, not that you could see it. It's completely shrouded in clouds. tower is going to be 120. 120.7. Ooh, boy, there's some hills out here. In fact, there's one right there. Ooh, that mountain looks real close. We should still be, we're going into 4,000 foot, so we still have a 2,000 foot terrain clearance. So, I mean, it looks big, but we're still pretty safe. He's probably going to fly us out and then give a turn right 180, 3 Victor Tango. Straight to the south. Uh, 240 until established, 6,000 until established on the localizer. Localizer 30 approach 3 Victor Tango. Localizer Delta approach 3 Victor Tango. we're about to establish on the localizer. And at Barrett, Zero is 4900. Vertical speed down. Next, 4,900. $4,000 to Samos. Missed approach is left turn 3000 direct MZB. Gillespie Tower 120.7, 3 Victor Tango. Gillespie Tower, Epic 143 Victor Tango localizer Delta. Straight in 27, clear to land. Gillespie Towers, Epic 143, Victor Tango. We're going missed. We never broke out of the clouds for the minimum altitude. .6 when able. 3 Victor Tango. And execute as published. SoCal approach, Epic 143, Victor Tango, executing a miss from Gillespie. 3000 level. Uh, 2997, and give us 1 minute for a request. 143 Victor Tango. Hold at the Mission Bay VOR as published. 143 Victor Tango. I don't know how to hold at Mission Bay. Mission Bay. Okay. So Mission Bay is going to be okay. So I need the Mission Bay VOR again. Course is going to be okay. So I need to be going outbound at 255 degrees. And then inbound, keep my speed up. course is going to be 075. I need time, 1 minute. Course is going to be we need another place to land here. Okay. Okay, 6 minutes. 3 Victor Tango. I don't think we're going to be able to get into Gillespie. We'd like a divert that we can get in under the weather. 3 Victor Tango. Do you have the code for Limburg 3 Victor Tango? That would be just fine then. 3 Victor Tango. Oh, this is fun. Limburg. We are supposed to be, unfortunately, we turned the wrong way. So, my apologies, 143 Victor Tango. Ready to copy, 143 Victor Tango. Direct Mission Bay, direct Limburg Airport, expected 27 localizer approach, climb and maintain 5,000, 143 Victor Tango. Turning left 020. BOR 27. One two 4.35 for 3 Victor Tango. SoCal approach, Epic 143, Victor Tango 4,250, climbing 5,000. Right heading 090 and 29907. I need some charts. I need some charts for airports. KSAN, San Diego International. I need the approach. Localizer runway 27. Okay, so my localizer now is going to be 110 point. 110.9er. Uber, that's correct. Course will be 275. Enter. RVR. What is my decision heights? 820. Start to slow down here. Wow, this has been exciting. I feel like I finally got myself back into shape here at this point. Still feel very high. What's the initial approach fix here? IAF Lindy at 5,210 knots. SoCal approach, Epic 143, Victor Tango. Can we waive the 210 knots at Lindy for the 27 approach? Very good. We just wanted to make sure in advance. 143, Victor Tango. Okay. So they're showing. Hmm. She's going to have me turn right to 180. Turn right heading 210, 3 Victor Tango. And what's tower going to be here? 11. Maintain 3,800, fly 240, 3 Victor Tango. Cleared, localizer, runway 27. $3,800 at Vida. Headed to Oregon is 3,600. 3600. Vertical speed down. Oregon. Next one is 270. Come on, maintain your speed. Let's go. Let's go, 120 knots. Somewhere between about 100 knots is right what I really want. Right about there. Let's stabilize that. 1.6, and then we're down to 2.7. Vertical speed, down. One 118.3, 3 Victor Tango. Lindbergh Tower, Epic 143, Victor Tango, localizer 27. Runway 27 clear to land, 3 Victor Tango. Roger, updated weather. Thank you very much. 3 Victor Tango. E1000 at Rebo. We have the field. Yay! Oh, that feels nice. We'll stay on the glide slope for just a minute, or we'll stay on the localizer for just a minute, continue our descent. But yeah, we're going to get in here. Yeah. All right, gear is down, flaps are down, lights are on. We are landing. Let's go. A little high, start slowing down. Taxi via Charlie, remain this frequency, and thank you guys for your help today. Really appreciate it. Whew. Holy crap. Alright. So on the I-4, check the weather before you before you take off, before you just trust wherever they're going to send you, I guess is the right answer there, which I can get behind that. Oh, jeez. Beta mode off. Bring the power back. And let's just sit here for just a minute and think about what we did. Limburg Tower, Epic 143 Victor Tango. Just curious whether Marcus passed any information about the cat or the I-4 that I was on. Absolutely. Thank you for that feedback. First hold I've ever done, and yeah, so got some learning to do on that. Whole thing was interesting. So thank you guys very much. Really appreciate all the help. 3 Victor Tango. Looking forward to it. 3 Victor Tango. Oh, geez. I just realized that I wasn't streaming audio for the controllers this whole time. I am so sorry, folks. Man, that was crazy. I did pass. The whole thing was a bit crazy. The only feedback she had was that I didn't do a hold quite correctly. You got to be really careful of the computer when you're on heading mode, which way the hold takes you. It's almost like you've got to set a partial frequency and then re-update your heading. So I'm going to have to work on that, trying to figure that out. But yeah, that's a pass for the I-4 and a crazy video without some audio. So I'm sorry I missed all that. See you guys all next time. Bye-bye.